What is up, PDC enthusiasts? Today we are checking out the Artisan Cutlery's Mage. This is their new design. Well, new, it has been out for some time, but it's a new design from the Wizard series designed by Dustin Rhodes. So here's the packaging. Really nice box. Nice pouch. This is Timascus. I mean, not Timascus, it has Timascus on it. So I would be definitely interested to hear what you guys think about Timascus. Is it overrated, underrated, overvalued, undervalued? But here is the design. Here's the Mage. Whoa! That is gorgeous. Straight out of the box, gorgeous. Ooh, that sounded nice. And here's the design. So this is how the Mage looks like. Pretty sweet. As you can see, Timascus is already popping like crazy. But let me give you some specs on this guy and we'll dive in further. So the blade length is 3.47 inches, the overall length 7.64 inches, weight is 3.18 ounces, the blade material S90V with sand polish finish, the handle material is titanium with Timascus inlays. So there it is, as you've heard. Blade is S90V, so a really good blade steel, and it's also sand polished. I'm not sure if you'll be picking. Yep, there you can see it. So it's almost mirror polish, but it's not. So sand polish. Pretty sweet. It has a front flipper tab and thumb stud. The front flipper feels pretty nice with the thumb, with index. Also pretty good. Not the best that I've had, but thumb does feel really nice. I do usually use the thumb stud because it's just more comfortable that way. But it does have a front flipper as well. Button lock is the main locking mechanism on this knife. The action is pretty nice. And now what everyone has been waiting for, maybe, hopefully, who knows, is Timascus. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. So the kind of inlays, I suppose, are Timascus. Pocket clip is also Timascus, and pocket clip is super thin, so I was a bit concerned about that, but it does hold up really nicely. The collar around the pivot is also Timascus, and the spacer, which are actually kind of floating spacers, are also Timascus. And the design overall, super sweet. Like super sweet. But other than that, ergos. Let's see. Ergos are nice, but I do have a comment I have to make on the kinda this bevel or whatever you call it. 2 fingers do fit inside, but it's kind of small for 2 fingers. For me personally, it's not like super small, but I wish it was just a tiny bit bigger. And 1 finger, yeah, that's just not comfortable. But you know, it's a small knife. It's a small knife. So if you do have bigger hands, I do not really have bigger hands, but I wish that this choil over here was just a tiny bit bigger. But you can put the index finger here at the front and grip it like this, and this feels really nice. So I mean, it's just a smaller knife, no big deal. So that's how smaller knives feel, you know. You can't really nail ergos that well on a small knife, but it does feel pretty nicely. So the blade steel is nice. The titanium handles are super nice, and there are other variants as well. As I've said, this is from the Wizard series, so you have let me check actually. Sorcerer, Mage, Magna Mage, and Enchanter. The difference is pretty much handle material, so this one has titanium and Timascus, the Sorcerer has titanium and carbon or something like that. Magna Mage is pretty much the same as this one, but the blade material is Magna Cut, and Enchanter is pretty much made completely from Timascus, so the whole handle is Timascus. Now the price on this one was $277 on Kickstarter, and I believe this was with 30% discount. So the price when it will be released, I'm not sure if it's released yet officially, will probably be higher than that, but on Kickstarter, the base price for this one was 277 if I'm not mistaken. So the price is definitely up there, but this is titanium, Timascus, and S90V steel, so definitely more of a not so premium, but more of high end. In my opinion, this is for somebody who's not abusing their knives, definitely not an outdoor knife. This is more of an urban carry, office carry, if you feel a bit luxurious, because that Timascus definitely gives nice flair to the design. So if you're feeling a bit bougie and rich, I would say that you can definitely go for this. If you dig it, let me know in the comments, and yes, let me know what you think about Timascus. I would really like to hear your thoughts, and I would like to hear your thoughts on this design as well. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. And guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Stay bougie.